Yo, what is going on, my friends? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, back with another YouTube video. I'm going to try and make this short, to the point, because obviously with trends nowadays, TikTok Reels, like everyone likes getting the best information in the shortest time possible, right? And FYI, from obviously my previous videos, you may have noticed that Jake, literally a couple of weeks ago, you're wearing the exact same shirt. I don't wear the same shirt every day, just to let you know. It's a bit of a coincidence that sometimes when I decide that it's a filming day, I'm wearing the same shirt. So, just clearing the air, addressing the elephant in the room, right? But I got this message. I got this message the other day on Instagram, and as I said, at JK Fitness, follow me. Links in the description below. Obviously, post on Instagram every single day, as well as TikTok and Facebook. I would love to connect. Say what's up. Again, you can shoot me a message. Just say hello or that you came from this video. Right? Love talking to all of you. Right? So again, I'm going to title this video something like, you know, the biggest mistake that is keeping you skinny fat, right? Because I've been there myself. I've struggled with skinny fat when I first began my fitness journey, and it's obviously frustrating to obviously see people make the same mistakes that I've made, because obviously the fact that it took me so long to figure out myself, sometimes we can also get in almost a bit of a fixed mindset where when we try something for so long, but then we kind of know it's not working, we almost like convince ourselves to keep on doing it and hope it works out, because the reality is that in order to actually change and create a change with our health and fitness and our transformation and the way we ultimately, like, you know, our physique and how we look and feel, we've obviously got to try new things. And sometimes that can, like, you know, be like, oh, I don't want to try something different. I just want to, like, I'm used to this. But at the end of the day, if we do what we've always done, we're always going to get what we've always gotten, right? So I got this message the other day from someone who, again, I believe is in their 30s or 40s, and they say, Jake, now I watch your videos from YouTube regarding skinny fat, etc. I've been struggling with skinny fat for several years now. I've been eating about 1,000 calories a day, trying to lose stubborn body fat, particularly around my belly, just like myself. But nothing actually seems to be going off. Don't seem to be losing any body fat. The weighing scale doesn't change or whatever. Any advice would be much appreciated. So, like I said, eating too little is actually the thing that keeps us skinny fat in the first place, right? If you think of like the definition of skinny fat comes from obviously, you know, a like low muscle mass percentage and a higher body fat percentage. And the thing that actually creates this skinny fat look is primarily actually from having a like lower muscle mass. Do you see what I'm saying? And obviously if we're eating very little, like 1,000 calories a day, like, you know, let's be real, like 1,000 calories a day, like I think that's like as a grown 30 to 40-year-old eating less than what the calorie requirement is of a 12-year-old, you know, like that's hard for your body. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is that when you're actually in such a big caloric deficit where you're actually consuming like a significant amount fewer calories than what you actually burn and expend in a day, your body's not actually going to then start burning body fat. It's going to become so catabolic and stressed out where, you know, it actually then goes to your carbohydrate, i.e. your glycogen stores as energy, and also your protein stores as energy rather than your fat stores, because we actually need a level of body fat to survive, of course, right? And if your body's so stressed out, it goes into a state of starvation where, again, you actually then end up losing your protein stores, i.e. muscle mass, and hold on to your body fat. So again, this is what creates that skinny fat look, where you've got a higher body fat percentage and lower muscle mass. So the solution is not like, again, this question is like, Jake, should I be eating less? I'm like, no, right? It's like, you're a grown man. You don't want to be eating less than like what your parents fed you growing up. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? So the actual solution to fixing skinny fat is eating more, whether your primary goal, because again, this is a thing that obviously I obviously educate with all one-on-one clients, above and beyond clients, recomp clients, whatever. Obviously, all links are in the description below if you want some support with this. Is that there's not like a one-size-fits-all when it comes to skinny fat. If someone's underweight and needs to gain weight, it's simply a case of being a calorie surplus. If someone's overweight and needs to lose body fat, it's simply a case of being a calorie deficit. And when it comes to skinny fat, like you can kind of, there's skinny fat that is obviously on the lighter side of like being slightly underweight. There's some people who are on skinny fat when they've actually got more body fat, and there's some people who are kind of in the middle where like they're not overweight or underweight, they're just like in the middle. So there's not like a one size fits all kind of approach, but whatever approach it is that you need, which again we can obviously, you know, establish together if we were to work together one-on-one, for example, is that when it comes to fixing skinny fat, you've got to eat more than what you actually probably think you need. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when it comes to fixing skinny fat, the solution, even if you've actually got additional body fat and stubborn body fat, whether it's around your waist, your belly, love handles, whatever you want to call it, your lower back, you need to actually be more anabolic of actually increasing your metabolism to not only burn more calories to obviously support fat loss, but actually increase your metabolism to then actually, get in an anabolic state of building muscle mass, because building muscle mass is what actually, again, will long-term reduce your body fat percentage, because increasing muscle mass is what actually then makes your body fat stores look less notable, if that makes sense. Where I was like it myself, where I was on the leaner side of skinny fat, and like I was trying to cut body fat for ages, but the problem is that I ended up looking leaner and leaner and leaner, because the problem is that I didn't actually have enough body fat. So when I actually started, sorry, not enough body fat, enough muscle mass. So when I started actually increasing my calories to maintenance calories or even a slight surplus, that's where, as I said, even though I wasn't losing any body fat, I was gaining significant muscle mass and looking a lot leaner, because again, my shoulders were broadening, my back was widening, my arms and chest were beginning to feel my sleeves, and again, because my chest was getting bigger, my stomach was looking flatter as well, and also building my abs, getting stronger abs, building a stronger core, was then actually defining my midsection. So again, it's like my body fat hadn't changed, but my physique was completely different. Again, in the description below, obviously I have examples with client testimonials of, you may see some clients who have completely transformed their body, of creating a body recomposition, fixing skinny fat, where a lot of them, like, it looks like they've lost body fat, but they actually haven't. In fact, most clients I've worked with who have actually fixed skinny fat primarily actually gain weight, right? They actually gain weight because muscle weighs more than body fat, right? So you don't need to rely so much on what the weighing scale says, because ultimately, if you want to fix skinny fat, even if your primary goal is to lose body fat, you've got to obviously focus on increasing muscle mass, which obviously weighs in itself. So the goal should not actually be of trying to just lose weight and then seeing the scale change, because if you're building muscle and losing fat at the same time, which is obviously what you want to be doing for skinny fat, the scale may not be changing so much. So you need to be focused on other metrics like progressive overload, getting stronger in the gym, and also what the progress photos say. As I said, I've also had another client, I can think a few months ago, where initially they had a typical dad bod, I guess you would say, and over 6 months of work together, they actually gained 4 pounds but lost 9 centimeters off their waist. So it's like, you look at the scale and be like, damn, it's like, what's going on here? But then the progress photos and the measurements and the before and after is a completely different story, right? So if you're watching this video and is in a position like I was, trying to fix skinny fat, the solution is not to eat less. Sometimes, in some cases, yes, it can be that, but reality is, whether you're trying to primarily gain muscle mass or lose body fat when trying to fix skinny fat, you likely need to be eating more than you actually think you need to. And it's definitely more than 1,000 calories, and it's definitely more than 1,500 calories. I can assure you that. So if you would like some guidance with this, again, I do have a free fat loss guide in the description below, which again, you can download, enter your email, and obviously I can send it to you. I do also have a free skinny fat training and nutrition guide, which I also have in a PDF form. Again, just message me on Instagram or Facebook, just say free guide, and I can send it to you. And again, if you're looking for a more tailored approach where you want to really maximize your gains, you really want to just like fix skinny fat as soon as possible, get ready for feeling confident with yourself on the beach this summer and just creating the best results in the shortest time possible. Again, that is also what my one-on-one coaching is for, where again, we can get you in the best shape of your life in the next 12 weeks, which again is all linked in the description below for you. So again, hope that all makes sense. If you have enjoyed, if you have gained value from this video, make sure to drop me a thumbs up in the comments below. Or not so much the comments below. You actually leave a like on YouTube, don't you? I'm so used to Instagram and Facebook nowadays. Obviously, I know it's a bit different to YouTube. Again, comment below as well. I'd love to know if you gained value from this live, like what your biggest takeaway was. I'd love to know. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, join the Gains Train Express, and we'll be happy to have you on board, as we're all here to uplift one another to, ultimately thriving to become the best versions of ourselves. So again, thank you for staying this long. I said short to the point. Typical Jake. It's been almost 10 minutes now and we're still recording. But again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And with that said as well, stay tuned, as obviously I've got another video coming up in the next few days. So I'll catch you then. Take care.